In this video, we will see how we can detect changes in Google Earth Pro over the time. First, let's open Google Earth Pro. And close the dialog box. Now let's search for a place where we will do our change detection. Let's search for Aral Sea. Now let's create a folder where we will save our polygons. Right click on my places, add folder. Let's name it Aral Sea, and okay, our folder is created here. Now we need to turn on historical imagery. For that, you can click on view and check on the historical imagery. You can also turn this historical imagery on or off using this clock icon here. Turn off, turn on. Now let's move the slider to 1984 and see how big was our Aral Sea. And it has shrinked to like this in 2020. Let's go back again. 1984. In Google Earth Pro, we can make polygons, but we cannot make any holes within the polygon. So we need to make another polygon, and when we remove that polygon or subtract that polygon in QGIS or ArcGIS or any GIS software, the hole will be made. Now let's create a polygon for 1984 Aral Sea. Right click on the folder, add, and click on polygon. Let's name it 1984 Aral Sea. Press OK. To start digitizing, right click on the polygon and click on properties. Let's click on style and color. Area color should be like something green. Okay, and opacity should be minimized so that we can see through the polygon. And let's start digitizing. For preview purpose, we are digitizing roughly, but when you actually do it for any project or any purpose, you need to make it more accurate. You can zoom in and do the thing accurately. If you do any mistake, you can go back using backspace on your keyboard. You can also move your view using arrow button on the keyboard. When you are done, just click on OK. So this is our Aral Sea outer polygon in 1984. If you need some adjustment, you can also do that. Let's click on the polygon and right click, properties. Now select the vertex where we need to make the fix, and you can also select and repeatedly delete some points so that it will be okay. We can also delete some points here, and when you are done, you can make some points by clicking on the line and dragging to make it correct. When you are done editing, you can press OK. Now we will make some other polygons to subtract these land areas from the water. Let's make another folder within this folder and name it Aral Sea 1984 subtract. Press OK, and within this subtract folder we will make another polygon. Let's make it 1. Okay, before starting our digitizing, we can turn this off so that the thing will be more visible. Let's start digitizing. Let's make another one. We can do another one. We have successfully digitized our area in 1984. Now let's go for 2020. Let's turn this off. Since in 2020 the area has been shrinked significantly and there are multiple polygons, let's make a folder first. (2020) and okay. Now let's make a polygon. Let's change the color to something like this and start digitizing. Let's click OK. Let's make another one. Okay, and another one. Let's press OK, and another small one here. Okay, now make another polygon within the Aral Sea folder that will be subtract layer for the 2020 image. Now let's click on OK. We have Aral Sea 1984 and 1984 subtract, and Aral Sea 2020 and Aral Sea 2020 subtract. Now let's download these all four layers. Right click, save place as. You can save as KMZ. Save. And 1984 subtract. Save. And Aral Sea 2020. Save place as. Save. And 2020 subtract. So place as. Save. Now let's open all four layers in QGIS for visualizations and mapping. Let's drag all four layers in QGIS. Add layers. Now we can see Aral Sea 2020, Aral Sea 2020 subtract, and Aral Sea 1984, 1984 subtract. Let's add a base map first. Now let's turn off 2020 and 2020 subtract, and we will make the Aral Sea 1984 layer first. For that we will use difference algorithm. Let's click on processing toolbox and search for difference. Within vector overlay, double click on difference, and input layer should be 1984 KMZ, and overlay layer should be 1984 subtract. Let's create a temporary layer. Click on run. This is our 1984 Aral Sea layer. Let's rename it. and remove the other two. Now let's turn this off and go for 2020. Click on difference. We need to select the Aral Sea 19, Aral Sea 2020, and overlay layer should be Aral Sea 2020 subtract. And let's click on run, close, and rename this. And remove those two. Now we have two layers overlaid. Let's do some symbology. Make it something like water. Okay. And 2020 part. Let's make it something deep. Okay, and stroke color, let's make yellow so that we can identify easily. Now we can easily see how big it was in 1984 and how small it has been in 2020. We can also make a layout so that the change detection could be placed side by side. Let's set a rectangle first. And then add the map. And again another one. Now let's go for 1984 first. Click on refresh and then lock layers. Now let's go again and turn on the 2020. Let's make the color similar. Border color, we can also make it black. Let's click OK. And layout. lock layers. Let's add a level. And add some another levels. Also, you can calculate the area and other things as well. Thanks for watching.